Welcome to Lesson 1, Part 1. In this section, we're going to look at مؤنث, مذكر, نسبة in Arabic.
This video is brought to you by the Critical Language Service. To learn more about our programs for learning Arabic via telepresence for schools and small groups, visit our website at www.criticallanguageservice.com.
Masculine and feminine, المذكر والمؤنث. Arabic nouns are always masculine, مذكر, or feminine, مؤنث. It is critical to distinguish between human and non-human nouns in Arabic. This is because the gender of adjectives, pronouns, and verbs must agree in gender with the nouns they describe. This is because human nouns always follows the gender of the person. However, non-human nouns have their own gender that does not change. Let's look at some examples. For instance, we have صاحب, قريب. صاحب meaning friend, and it's describing a human noun. It's a human noun. So, since صاحب is masculine, the adjective قريب, close, should be in the masculine too, في المذكر. Same goes for صاحبة, صديقة, friend, female friend. قريبة, the adjective takes تا مربوطة to describe a feminine human noun. So clearly here, the adjectives follow the nouns they describe. In terms of gender, same here, we have أستاذة, female professor, and if you want to describe the أستاذة, you would say good. I would say excellent, but let's use good. So good here, جيدة, takes تا مربوطة, feminine, because it's a feminine noun, so the adjective should be in the feminine. And for the male professor, teacher, the adjective is جيد, أستاذ جيد. So just like if I use أستاذة to describe a female professor, I would have to add تا مربوطة to the word أستاذ. And then same thing for the adjective. If I want to describe a female professor, I would have to add تا مربوطة to the adjective. And if I'm describing a male professor, I would just use the word أستاذ, مذكر, masculine, with an adjective that is masculine too. In this example, it's pretty straightforward. We have Muhammad and Maha. Muhammad is a masculine noun for a male, and Maha is a female noun. So the adjective for Muhammad, masculine, is Jamil. Jamil. It's a masculine مذكر adjective. For Maha, we take the basic adjective and we add تا مربوطة because Maha is a woman. So Maha, and when you describe it, you say Maha Jamila, Muhammad Jamil. As for non-human nouns, they have their own gender that does not change. Like Bait, house. Bait is a masculine noun, and you cannot have a feminine. There's no feminine counterpart, so the adjective is always masculine. Bait صغير, a small house. If you want to say a big house, you'd say Bait كبير. Notice there is no تا مربوطة because the noun is in itself masculine. Same thing for منطقة, area. منطقة is a feminine noun. There is no counterpart in masculine. So منطقة صغيرة, a small area. Notice تا مربوطة because the noun is feminine, so the adjective has to be feminine. It is important to know that there is no neutral word for it in Arabic. It is therefore helpful to think of all nouns as هو, he, or هي, she, depending on their gender. So what we learned here today is that Arabic nouns are always مذكر, masculine, or مؤنث. So, and there are two kinds, human nouns and non-human nouns. From the name, you know that human nouns always refer to humans. So, since it refers to human, there can be a masculine and a feminine. Masculine is without تا مربوطة, and feminine always has تا مربوطة. So, the example we saw was صاحب, صديق, friend, and صاحبة, صديقة, friend, female friend. And also we learned that the adjective takes the gender of the noun. So if the noun is masculine, the adjective has to be masculine. صاحب, قريب, a close male friend. صاحبة, قريبة, a close female friend. As for non-human nouns, each noun has its own gender and the adjective has to follow the gender. بيت صغير, منطقة صغيرة. So as we said, there's no neutral word for it in Arabic. So if you are to refer to بيت, which is a masculine noun, you'd have to use هو. And for منطقة, a feminine noun, you would say هي. If I'm talking about the بيت and I'm referring to it again, I'll say هو صغير. And if I'm referring to منطقة, I'd say هي صغيرة. In formal Arabic, فصحى, the shadda on the nisba ending ya is clearly pronounced. Ya. In spoken Arabic, it's not normally pronounced in the masculine. Example, you have المذكر in formal Arabic, masculine. الأستاذ مصري, the professor is Egyptian. مصري, hear the shadda. الأستاذ سوري, سوري, the professor is Syrian. However, in spoken, in عامية, you notice there is no shadda on the ya, so you say الأستاذ مصري, الأستاذ سوري. With مؤنث feminine in formal Arabic, we say الأستاذة مصرية, الأستاذة سورية. The female professor is Egyptian, the female professor is Syrian. And in spoken Arabic, for female nouns, it's the same for feminine nouns. Many family names come from Nisba adjectives and refer to the family's original home. Now let's look at some Nisba adjectives as family names. From place, like Al-Fasi, عائلة Al-Fasi, referring to Fez in Morocco. Al-Baghdadi, from Baghdad, Iraq, of course. And Al-Masri. Notice that Masr can refer to Cairo too. So as you can see, Al-Masri refers to a family that originally came from Cairo or Egypt. You can find a family in Morocco, for example, with the last name Masri. This is an indication. Same goes for Baghdadi, Fasi, or any other Nisba name. Now let's look at Nisba adjectives and professions. Professions such as ميكانيكي, mechanic, or ساعاتي, watch repair. Notice how ساعة is a root of this word ساعاتي. Forming the Nisba adjective from a place noun. It's very easy. First, remove all ألف لام التعريف, تا مربوطة, and final يا ألف or ألف from a place name. Second, add the appropriate Nisba ending. As you can see, appropriate referring to whether it's male or female, feminine or masculine. So let's start with the place name America. As you can see, America has a final alif. So first thing, remove the alif. And then you add the appropriate Nisba ending, ya for masculine, ya ta marbuta for feminine. In this example, we have maktaba, library, how it ends in ta marbuta. You remove ta marbuta, and then you add ya if it's masculine, ya ta marbuta if it's feminine. And last we have al-Urdun, Jordan. You remove alif lam, and then you add ya for masculine, ya ta for feminine, and thus you get like from Jordan for male and female.